In this video, I am going to be arranging our faux Mediterranean arrangement, and this is the premium size. I'm going to be arranging it in our laburnum vase, which is about 27 centimetres tall, 22 wide, and it's got a neck opening of 13 centimetres. This is actually one that we've designed ourselves, so it is lovely to be able to use it for this today. It's been in our house for about a year in my bedroom, and I haven't been able to share it, so yeah, it's very nice. And I'm, as you always, kind of going to be starting with a foliage as our base. So we've got 3 olive stems in this arrangement, really beautiful, like that dusty green stem, very realistic olives on them actually. And I just want to create a really nice foundation for the florals to sit in. So I'm bending it up quite a lot, I'd say maybe 5 inches or so. And they're really quite long stems of the olives. Roughly doing them kind of the same. I'd say I've bent that one in half just to create a lovely kind of structure inside the vase for the other stems to hold on to. And this one about here. I mean, I just love the olive on its own, but something like that. And then I'm going to put in our limonium stems. So you've got 3 of these, and these just do a really great job of adding another kind of nice foliage that's very textured, that isn't like your typical, you know, green foliage. So I'm just bending that down to kind of maybe 3 or so inches and just nestling it kind of in the gaps that the olive is in. This one kind of the same height, and maybe this one bending it down quite a lot more actually, maybe almost like half its stem, just so I have slightly lower stem, just so that nothing's in a straight line, everything feels very natural and organic. And then I'm just going to take a little step back and make sure that I'm happy with the shape, and just kind of bending this stem forward a bit just to give the arrangement a bit of, you know, dimension. Yeah, that's about right. And then with our flowers, we've got 2 stems of sweet peas. So with these, obviously, you've got these lovely little side shoots, so just make sure that you're bending them out so that you don't get too much of a solid white in the arrangement. Bending that down to somewhere around there. Putting it over to this side, and then the other one I'm going to have slightly lower down. And these have got like 3 notches on the actual stem, so I'm going to be bending this one at the first one that you come to, just so it's a bit lower. And I can pull one of that side shoots forward. This one can kind of go to the back a bit, and this one overflowing like the side of the vase, because what you really want to do is make your flowers work together with your vase. You don't want it to feel like vase and flowers, they all need to work together. Next, I'm going to add in our ranunculus stems. These are lovely, weighty, real touch flower, and the heads do kind of bob around, which I do really love. That might feel a bit too short, but I'll have a look in a moment. And then the other one, I really want to kind of fill around here. So I need to bend this down much lower. So I've probably gone up to about 6-7 inches there. And just going to have it hanging over the side there. I don't want these sweet peas to feel like a big bulk in the middle, so just fanning those out. Like that, a little bit more. if it'll do what it's told. And then I'm just going to stand back and see how it's all kind of looking. And just make any tweaks necessary, and you might need to pull up some of your flowers or just give them a bit of a zhuzh like I'm doing. It just sometimes makes all the difference. And then last but not least is our lovely wax flower stems, which just suddenly kind of, I feel like, brings everything together. So I'm going to bend this slightly, a couple of inches, just so it's not the highest point, but it's also in line with the olive. And this one lower down, so somewhere around there, and have it almost bending towards me, just to create a bit of differentiation from the other one that we've popped in. And then just stand back, make sure that you're happy with it. I've got a bit of a straight line going on with this olive, just because it's a lovely long piece, which is great, but we just want to make it feel slightly more kind of like within the arrangement. Hopefully that's kind of helped. I'll come around and have a little look. And sometimes even just bending them, if they're feeling too straight, can be a huge help. Yeah, much better. I'm just going to pull that up so we can see that lovely ranunculus. But yeah, there you have it. That is our Mediterranean premium in the lavender vase. I hope you thoroughly enjoy arranging your stems. Thanks for watching.